Morning and welcome to this morning's gentle floor practice. So this is going to be a kneeling practice. So we're going to get used to different postures in yoga. We're just moving our body in different ways and loosening up our muscles ready for today. So find yourself a nice comfortable yoga mat, preferably one that doesn't slip, so a nice surface that doesn't slip. And it might be helpful to have a little cushion available so you can kneel on that just in case you get poorly knees. My knees sometimes hurt, so just have a nice small flat cushion available. So we're just going to start off in a comfortable sitting position. So for me that's cross-legged on the floor, so bringing one of my legs really close to my body and the other one in front of it. But you can do this sitting on the floor with your legs open, or together, or sitting on a stool on top of your cushion for a little bit of height. Whatever feels comfortable for you, a comfortable sitting position so you can keep your body upright, back straight, head and neck up towards the sky. Bringing some intention to your practice. So, sitting up nice and straight. If you feel comfortable, I like to close my eyes when I'm doing this. It just helps me to concentrate. So if you put your hands on your chest, around your heart area, and close your eyes, we're just going to settle into our body. So we're just going to breathe. We're just going to breathe normally. And if you can, just breathe in through your nose and out of your nose. So in and out of your nose. Just at a normal speed, so not thinking about it, just letting your body just breathe normally. So we're just going to be here for a few moments, just while we settle in and let our body know we're taking some time to care for it. We're taking some time for ourselves at this moment. So there's nowhere for you to be, nothing to do for the next 20 minutes or so. And just breathe. And just noticing how it feels when you have an inhale, how your body expands, your chest rises. When you exhale, how it all goes back to normal, deflates. And sometimes it might be helpful to think, some people said the other day actually, it reminds them of the sea, like the tide coming and going. The ebbing and flowing of a tide is just like our breath, the ebbing and flowing of the breath. So just a few more moments here, just breathe in. Lovely. Okay, when you feel ready, just gently start to open your eyes and bring your arms down. We're just going to rotate our wrists, moving them around and then the other way. So just loosening up, and if you're anything like me, you should hear lots of clicks. Click, crunch, crunch, crunch. It's because I need to exercise more. I need to do more yoga to get myself more flexible. Click, 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 click. But this is a good start. All right. And shrugging our shoulders up to our ears and back down. Shrugging them up to our ears and back down. One more. And do some small circles, rotating your arm backwards, making them a bit bigger. Remember to breathe. And then the other side, small, start small. And then start to go big. Crunch, crunch. Oof. This is a good stretch for us this morning. Or whatever time of day you're practicing this. Okay, fantastic. So while we're here, we're just going to inhale. So we're going to take a big breath through our nose, and at the same time, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. At the same time, you're going to stick out your chest. So we're going to inhale and then exhale. We're going to push our body back and round our back and drop our head. Oh, I should feel a nice stretch across your shoulders there. So we'll inhale, push our chest out. And you should feel a nice opening of the chest here and your belly. And then an exhale. Blowing away any of those worries or any of those jobs that you're going to do later on. Blowing it all away and having a nice stretch around your back. Inhale. Opening the chest. And dropping the head back. So opening your neck and chest area. Open to receive. And rounding the back. And blowing away. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so very gently and very steadily at your own pace, walk your hands forward if that feels comfortable, to where it feels a nice comfortable stretch. And then slowly bring your hands back to your body, and then if you are sitting cross-legged like me, put your other foot in front of the one that was there. So reverse your feet. It might feel a little bit funny at first. So just change the way you were sitting, and then just walk your hands forward again. So you should feel a stretch on the other side of your leg now. Enjoying this stretch. So don't go too far. If it doesn't feel comfortable wherever you are today, it might be that you can only get to here. That's absolutely fine. Some people could have their head on the mat. That's not me. Just wherever you feel really comfortable. A nice comfortable stretch. Lovely. So that's just gently walking back to your body. And in your own way, come over onto all fours. So you're on your hands and knees. This is where you might want to use your cushion for your knees. So your arms, your hands are underneath your shoulder blades, underneath your shoulders, and your knees are hip width apart. So from here, we're going to just breathe. We're going to, similar to what we were doing when we were seated, so we're going to, on an inhale, we're going to look up, and at the same time, we're going to kind of drop our belly towards our mat. So we're creating a bit of an opening the front of our body, our chest. So with an inhale, we're looking up. And then on exhale, we're going to push down into our mat and push away from our mat and round our back, around our spine, and looking down at the mat, in between your hands, and just below. Inhaling, look up, dropping the belly, and exhaling, rounding the spine. So this is called our cat posture, or cat-cow. And this is one of a lovely little warm-up. But actually, if you only have a few moments in a day, this is a good practice just to do every day. Just find a few moments just to do a bit of a cat posture. It stretches your body, focuses on your breathing, it calms your mind. It feels really good. It feels really stable because you're on the floor and you're being held and supported. Okay. So coming back up to what we call tabletop position, which is just a flat back. So you look a little bit like a table with your four legs and the tabletop. So looking down in between your hands. So just lift, you're just going to lift up your right leg and stick it out behind you. So this is a good balance and also starts to tone up your belly muscles. Oh, and it might start to burn, you might start to feel it burn a little bit. You can give it a little wiggle, draw some little circles with your right foot. One way and then the other way. And then just before we give in, bring that knee up towards your chest, hug it in, and trying to put your head towards your knee. I can't reach, so it's okay. And then stick it out. And one more of those, bring it in. Oh, well done. And put it back down and relax. So you might want to just sit back into child's posture. This is a relaxing posture, so sitting back onto your knees and let your head rest on the floor and your arms out in front of you. And if that feels a little bit too stiff, if it still feels a bit hurty for you, you can stack your hands in front of you. So make two fists, stack them on top of each other, rest your head into there. That gives a little bit more height. And if you need a little bit more, you can make sure that your legs are really wide apart and stack your hands. So that should give you some nice space to enjoy being in this posture. This is called child's posture. Okay, so coming back to our tabletop position. So hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. We're just going to lift our left leg out behind us, pointing our toe, and keep it there for a little bit, and we can do some small circles, one direction, and then we're going to turn the other way, small circles the other direction. Excellent. And we're going to bring that knee in, so we're going to bring it in and through, as if we're trying to bring it towards our face. Ooh, and then sticking it back out again behind us. And we've got one more of those, bringing it in towards our face. And relax and come back into child's posture. Enjoy that relaxing space here. Just let your body breathe normally. Okay, so from here, we're going to kind of just like slink our way forward. So we're just going to bring our arms forward and down onto our elbows. Oh, and then letting our body lie flat on the floor. Your elbows now are underneath your shoulders and your hands are splayed out in front of you. So like jazz hands out in front of you on your mat. Okay. And so your head, you're looking up towards the sky, so you should feel a nice comfortable opening of your chest, and your neck should feel comfortable. So if it feels too tight, just drop your head a little bit and just look forward. Looking where feels comfortable, a comfortable stretch. You should also feel like a little bit of a stretch maybe is in your back, or like it's working your back a little bit. So we're just loosening up our body, very gently and very supported by being on the floor. Inhale, so a big deep inhale through the nose, and exhale. We'll stay here for a few more moments. And call this one Cobra, because we look like a snake. Cobra. This is really good. It's like a gentle back bend. So back bends are really good for making us feel nice, relaxing our nervous system, and opening our chest and opening us up to receiving more love into our lives, which we all could do with more love. There's never too much love. Alright, so from here, we're going to bring my elbows back a little bit and just push up, a bit like I'm doing a press up. Push up onto my knees and push back into child's posture. Oh, there we go. Have a nice relax there. And from child's posture, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my toes underneath. So while I'm here in this kind of kneel down, half child's posture, half tabletop position, I'm going to make sure my hands are nice and flat on the floor. And I'm just going to push up to my tabletop, and I'm going to push up off my toes into a bit of like an upside down V shape. And this is called our downward facing dog. So we're just going to hang out in this posture for a little bit. Now, sometimes it helps to bend your knees, because sometimes standing like this is really, really tight on our hamstrings in this area. So if you need to bend your knees to make it feel more comfortable, that's fine. As long as you've got a nice flat back, so where your arms and your shoulders and your back join, I don't know if you can see me, like if you can see me on the video as well, hopefully my neck and my spine, nice flat back, but I bend my knees to give me a bit more space. But if you don't need to bend your knees and you want to stretch out your hamstrings, please do. And sometimes it feels nice just to walk your body out, walk your legs out like this, up and down a little bit, drop your heel to the floor, up and down, up and down. And we're just going to come back down to our knees and come back to our child's posture. Oh, and have a rest. Just relaxing in this posture here. Brilliant. And we're going to slink forward, slinking forward, oh, nice and gently into our cobra. And from cobra, we're going to push back very gently and slowly. Tuck our toes under. And we're going to push up into our down dog again. Excellent. So now we're starting to do our morning flow. So this is a good way just to wake up your body, stretch some of your muscles, and take some time for yourself. Build a bit of heat. So come down to our knees, back down to our child's posture. And slinking forward into our cobra. Inhale, look up. And then, so we're going to come back up. We're going to do that all one more time. So come back towards a bit like our child's pose, tabletop, and then push up into our down dog. And dropping those heels, so like going for a walk, we say taking your dog for a walk, and you're just walking your legs out. You're just getting a little bit more stretch. So every time you do this, you might feel a little bit more like you can stretch a little bit further, and it feels a little bit more softer for you. The more you practice, the more your body will loosen up. Every single day, it responds and loosens. Right, come down to our knees. Back to our child's posture, have a lovely stretch out here. And slinking forward into our cobra. Okay. I'm just pushing up to our tabletop position. We're just going to bring our left leg up towards our left hand, so we've got a bit of a square shape going on here. Stand so like you're kind of like kneeling upright, bring your arms up and inhale and look up to the sky. This is one of our warrior positions. And just putting our left hand next to our left foot on the inside, next to our big toe, and just hang our hand on the back of on our lower back, and just have a little twist. Just give us all a wave, actually. Hello. There's a nice twist, gets our body going on our internal organs, squeezes them out. Right, and come back to centre. And very gently, just change legs. So swap legs, put your right leg up in front of you there. We've got our square shape. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down and put our right hand next to our right big toe on the inside there. We're just going to have a little twist. Twisting away from you now. Hello. Okay, coming back up to center. So sitting back on your heels. Inhale, arms come up. Look up. Exhaling. Back to center. So, coming back to our comfortable sitting position. We're going to end today's session in a second. We're going to do a few moments meditation first. So meditation is an opportunity just to still our mind and give ourselves a little bit of space. So we've worked our body, should be feeling nice and ready. Going to very gently just close our eyes and just relax in this moment. So find a nice comfortable position. So if sitting down is not comfortable for you, you can have a lie down. But wherever you are, let's take this moment for yourself. So put your hand back on your heart and one hand on your belly, whether you're sitting or whether you're lying down. Just breathe. So I invite you to close your eyes. I'm just going to guide you through this short meditation, short relaxation. Letting your head relax, feel the body relaxing into the floor beneath you or the chair. Feeling where your body touches the floor or the chair. And feeling your body sink into it and fully relax. Every muscle in your body feels so relaxed. And the blood pumping around your body is filling you full of fresh oxygen, making you feel revitalized. Every time you breathe, you feel more and more relaxed. Completely soft. So just take this next moment. We're just going to do 1 minute in silence, just to let your body and your brain really absorb all the goodness it's been through today. Just so you don't have to worry about when to open your eyes, I'm going to tell you when the time's up. So just completely relax and let your body relax into this posture. Okay, so in just a moment, just start to bring awareness back to your body, to your environment, listening into the sounds around you, tuning into the sounds, noticing them, noticing the feel of your breath, and just start to give your fingers and your toes a little bit of a wiggle. And if you've been lying down, just maybe roll yourself over onto one side, a bit like the recovery position. You start to open your eyes. Very, very slowly start to bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position, unless you're already in that position. And we'll meet you there. Great. So one big inhale, arms come up, arms come down to the centre. A nice way to end our session is by saying Namaste. And we're saying that to each other, which means that I honour you and you honour me. So thank you for practicing with me today. Hope you enjoy the practice at home and looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Namaste.